Friend, today we are going to start the first topic of information technology class 10. The name of topic is working with accessibility options, which is session 1. Your topic is divided into different session. Now today we will discuss session 1, which is working with accessibility options. Okay, so first of all we should know about what do you mean by accessibility. Accessibility means how can interact with, how can access, how can access the data, program and application of computer and application of computers. Okay, that means by the help of accessibility we can access data, program and applications. Before describing more about the accessibility, we should know about the interface, which is also known as user interface. Interface means how a user interact with, how a user interact interact with computer, how a user interact with computers. So basically there are two types of user interface. Basically there are two types of user interface. First CUI and second GUI. CUI stands for character user interface and GUI stands for graphic user interface. In CUI based interface, the instruction is given by the help of keyboard. Now if we talk about the keyboards, then every instruction is given in the form of command. That means if you have to do anything, then we have to type a specific command, and it is tough to use because if you have no knowledge about the command, then we cannot give any instructions. So if you talk about the CUI based interface, CUI based operating system, then a highly educated person can use. Now we are going to talk about the GUI based. GUI based in instruction is given in the form of by the help of mouse. You can say that it says that GUI brings the revolution in the field of computers. That means it is the outcome of GUI that today a little child can also use computers. So, today's all operating system like Windows, Linux, all are example of GUI, and DOS, etc. is the example of CUI based interface. Now today different features and options come in our computers, but still there are some problem faces by the users. So today we are going to discuss about common impairments common impairments that affect the computer user, affect the computer's user. What do you mean by impairment? That means ki a person which is disabled, they are affected from any problem and he is unable to access the computers is considered as the impairment. Okay, now we will discuss different type of impairment. First is visual impairments. Visual impairment visual impairments means we can say that's inability inability to inability to see and read. See and read. There are different type of user which is unable to see a small font which is shown on monitors, and so many users suffer from different type of eye problems like uh, color blindness, cataracts, etc. And second impairment is hearing impairments. Hearing impairments. Hearing impairments, inability to hear, inability to inability to hear a listens. That means there are so many users which has hearing problems. That means they are unable to listen the low sounds and suffer from hearing problems. Third, physical impairments. Physical impairments. Physical impairments, inability to inability to control mouse or key. That means there are different type of person which is hurted. That means if suppose a person which has one hand, suppose some person which has problem in fingers and they cannot access computer by both hands. They can work by only one hands. There are so many keys in a computers which we have to press concurrently. Like if you have to save a files, then you have to press Ctrl plus S. Then you cannot do same this type of task by the help of one task. So this is considered the physical impairments. And next is a learning disability. Learning disability. Learning disability, in inability to, if we talk about learning disability, then we can say that inability to read yeah, in other words we can say that difficulty in learning, difficulty in learning and understanding. Such type of users suffer from inability to read. They cannot read and understand the things which is given. So these are the common impairments which suffer by users. And in a next topic we will discuss how can we remove these impairments, and if a person suffer from that impairments, so there are different options given in the computers which can remove, and these type of users can access computer easily. Okay, that's all. Now if you have any problem, students, then you can contact me on this numbers 8294381317. You can also WhatsApp your doubts if you face in these lectures. Okay, thank you.